Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Dillingham. Jones is out there with Harris. And there's Cooper. And it's Shannon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking the technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. So it's Minnesota now. 8-point game. Knocked loose. And now Utah, fast break. And again, it's Utah.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here is Harris. Right side, Edwards. Out to Harris. Clock is at 3. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here they go.
Downs kicks to Gobert. Here's Harris. Off with the layup. The Jazz have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 13.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
.23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The fader. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Utah Jazz taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Jones is out there with Harris, and it's Edwards in at the 3 spot.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for teasers.
Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Walker Kessler. A former Jazz big man, Carlos Boozer, among those in attendance here tonight.
And he was a 2-time All-Star with the Jazz. His strength and ability to finish over either shoulder made him such a tough cover inside.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Towns kicks to Harris. Harris missing again. The Jazz on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
What a jam! Are you kidding me?
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Harris got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
.32 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 4. Fires it up. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Outside, Towns. On the wing, Harris. Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's Utah, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
They've got Clarkson. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collins. That's the group right now for Utah.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Drops in the layup for two. He has 30.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Markkanen throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Jazz have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Collins, good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On defense, the Jazz haven't given up any points here in the second half. 5 to shoot. Gobert the pass to Harris. They need this one. A shot off that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Utah here with the ball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Harris is out there with Jones. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by Utah. Clock at 6. Edwards drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Oh, wow! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now here's Jones. Got a hand on it. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Oh, my Lord. Jordan Clarkson, ladies and gentlemen. What a finisher.
Harris looking it over. Towns is doubled. Over in the corner, Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson is screen on Harris. Harris on the double team. Releases. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He has 40.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
5 on the clock. To halt the run, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
From deep, connects from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Edwards. Harris kicks to Edwards. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the